Line up, you fucking nerds. Who wants a shot at the champ?
They bring the heat.
Francis Ngannou is the hardest puncher in the history of fighting.
They bring the knowledge.
If you think this fight is going 5 rounds, you are out of your mind.
They bring you the picks.
The dog is getting it done in this one.
We deliver every single week. We're bringing the heat, ladies and gentlemen.
The money line.
Don't miss it on the MMA Experts channel each week. The money line. We are live. I am AJ, joined with my special co-host 2 weeks in a row. We got Nick, PickemMMA, the Savage himself. He's filling in the big shoes of Mike Finch's. As Finch is, he's touring the whole world right now, bro. He's somewhere in Europe or something like that. What's up?
Let's go, bro. Let's fucking do this, man.
I'm excited.
Last week was fucking great, bro. Last week was one of the best weeks I've had in a long time. Let's go.
Where'd you go? What was your record last week?
Picks, I think I'm in like 8-11 or like 9-9 and 12, 9-12, I think.
9 out of 12 is fucking fantastic. Yeah,
I got the first fight wrong, which is Gigamantis. He looked pretty good first round. He looked pretty good first round. I didn't bet on him though, because he just kind of gassed in the second round.
Bro, he got good abs. That's what sold everybody. He was shredded. They all picked him. I went 10-2 last week, but the one thing I stayed away from is Gigamantis. I almost pick flipped though after the weigh-ins, but I said no. Trust the tape. Dog, you've seen my videos for a long time. Sometimes after the weigh-ins, I start getting
pick flips. The pick flips. I mean, they're 50-50 race. Sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't hit them. But dude, you gotta stick to your guts.
The tape is everything. Besides in one fight though, because Laframboise looked better on tape than Cagliari, but I picked Cagliari still because she was looking in incredible shape at the damn weigh-ins, and you could tell Laframboise was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she looks like she's 6 years old. She looks 60 years old out there.
You don't want to take her on a date pic? You're not interested?
No, I'm good, bro.
You know, she's a single mom now. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's better looking females here than
that's facts.
fucking.
Listen, you're in Canada, so I didn't know. Maybe she's down the road. I don't know. What is the Canadian Tinder? Is there one, or is it just Tinder?
I don't even use those apps. I mean, I've never been on Tinder.
That's all right. Listen, we
I don't even know. Instagram,
Shoddy.com, bro.
Shoddy.com. Yeah, that'd probably be one of the ones that people use.
That's funny.
It's pretty hilarious. You ever been on those fucking?
Yo, I know of it because I got my best friend growing up and his brother that I'm close with. Both are Indian, right? So their cousin actually got arranged and got married. Shoddy.com, actually. Yeah. So that's why I find it fucking hilarious, man. Yeah,
I don't even know those things really work.
Probably not. You're better off meeting somebody in person, bro. That's probably the best.
Insta's pretty, like, you can find people on Instagram you can talk to people. That's what I use them mostly.
So you're going down in the DMs these days.
Instagram, that's basically what I use, bro. Instagram is the only thing I use. Basically, yeah. What about you though? Like, I mean, you got a girlfriend.
I got a girlfriend, man. I got a girlfriend. I'm in a serious relationship. I love her. And I just be chilling with her, man. Life's good.
You don't have to find anyone every fucking week or every month or you're good. So
fuck no, that shit's exhausting, man. But you know what?
Yeah, it is.
You find a nice one and then you'll recognize it and you'll lock it down when the time is right. There's no rush, Pick'em. You're a young man. Listen, we do got to talk some shit though. We got to talk about Contender Series. We're gonna go fight by fight. I don't have no graphics for Contender Series because, bro, I don't got time for that shit. What the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying?
it was actually a pretty good card. I mean.
Good. What do you want to talk first? Main event, or you want to
talk about the main event? I mean, Sterling, bro. This guy's going to be a problem in the UFC. He's going to be a problem for sure, man. His striking looks great. His feint game looks great. Yeah. His like the way he was ducking in kind of scares me sometimes. But I think at light heavyweight, I mean, there's not a lot of guys in the outside of top 10. I mean, give him Johnny Walker. Let's feed him Johnny Walker.
Feed him Johnny Walker.
But that's too much. That might be too much of a step up. But Johnny Walker's chin seems kind of gone.
We'll do it.
Smith's fighting. Isn't he fighting? He's got a fight coming up. He's fighting
Reyes. After Reyes lays him out. But I don't know. Yeah. I think Navajo Sterling's good, but definitely what I'll say, at 26, you got to tread lightly. Don't rush him up the ranks and give him somebody with some serious skill just yet. I want them to give him some cans.
And Turkali. Where's Turkali? Is he still in the UFC? Turkali?
Dude, I think Anton Turkali got cut, but if he's still in the UFC, it's a great fight. But then, I think he beats a Turkali, right? Like, I think those type of guys, those mid-level guys, like, you know what, though? This could kind of be crazy. What about Brenson Hibero versus fucking Navajo?
Bro, Brenson Hibero, that's a good matchup. I think he would lay out Brenson Hibero in the first round.
I think
Hibero's scary, though. He's definitely got a lot. Ming Yang, what's his name? Ming Yang Yang?
Ming Yang Zhang? Ming Yang
Yeah. I butcher a lot of these names, I mean, but
it's all right. Listen, you don't have to say them right, bro. Your picks are good, so it doesn't matter. All right, so Navajo looked great. He laid this dude clean out with the hook. Supposedly his dad is a subscriber to my channel, Dean Sterling. If it's really his dad, shout out to him. Tell your son I want him on the show. I'm trying to do a little bit of a podcast with him. But co-main event, Yusri Belgori. And
he didn't get a contract. And I kind of saw it coming, bro. I saw it coming. I was talking to Chad, and I was like, I don't know, man. I think Moussa's going to get a contract, and Belgori's not going to get a contract. Because you remember when you're minus 1100, you're fighting this kind of short notice. You don't pull the trigger early. We've seen it happen time after time on Contender Series.
Yeah.
And it happened with this guy a couple of years back when you got a real kick KO in Contender Series, and he just was way too patient early, and then I didn't sign him right. So
yeah, and you know what? It was also Kawasaki, or I forgot Kawasaki's not even his name.
Abasaki, I think.
Saki, the fucking dude he was fighting against, whose name I'm butchering. He is not really too high caliber, and from Yusri Belgori's record on paper, it should be a first round knockout. But the fact of the matter is, Yusri took a lot of time picking him apart, which shows that Yusri's, a pretty comfortable fighter at this point. He's experienced, but he lacks explosiveness and power. And I definitely think Dana White hated it. At minus 1100, you're supposed to crush the opponent. And that's not what happened. I felt bad for Yusri, though, because Dana kind of shit on him hard about the eye pokes and all.
Yeah, he should probably fight Torres Finney. Bring him back, him versus Torres Finney.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy.
That'd be a good matchup. I mean, the winner gets to go to the UFC. I mean, Torres Finney's already got a fight coming up, I think, in Contender Series.
Yeah, he's doing another one. I like the Torres Finney fight.
Third fight, bro. I mean, this is the first time we've seen a guy come back 30 times in 2 years. Probably, right? Probably.
Yeah, I think first time, third time in 2 years. Been 3-timers before, but normally they're losing. Torres Finney is winning all these matchups. It's just he's not lucky enough to get a contract. But let's talk the other fight then. Well, first thing, Quamel Latoni, who beat Pereira years ago back in 2016.
Yeah,
I can't fight.
He got scared, man. I mean, it is what it is, right? What else do you think happened?
I feel like he had an injury heading into the fight that was undisclosed, and he was not confident to fight with that injury, or maybe he was under the weather, because the fact that they're making out like this guy just lost his mind. He's got 15 pro fights. And he doesn't want to fight all of a sudden.
I don't know. Like, maybe he got sick. Maybe he wasn't feeling well. You might be right. Maybe he had an injury coming in. Could be the case, right?
But let me tell you this, and let me ask you this, I should say, because I'm not really telling you. He's fought Pereira. He's fought some other dudes that are, okay. The opponent he was fighting has good grappling, but it's not like he's this menacing knockout puncher. What's so scary about getting choked out potentially?
I think his chin was pretty. I was picking a Tony. I mean, I was picking him to win. I was like, just because any win over Pereira doesn't matter if it was like a lifetime ago. I mean, it's fucking solid, man.
Yeah, I agree.
But you think they're gonna bring him back? I mean,
nah.
You think they're gonna rebook that fight?
No, Dana shit on him hard, bro. When you piss off Dana on Contender Series, he'll never get a shot again. He fucked himself, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they gave Steele a win bonus, right? He's gonna get show money win bonus, so they're gonna bring him back on. So I'm not sure about Tony though, because he should have just went out there and maybe had a good fight. Maybe they both would have got signed. So sucks for Tony, man, because I was really excited to see him fight out there.
Same. And then Mousasa versus
that was a good fight. Tanzila, bro. Tanzila, like, I personally had a Tanzila 28-28, but it was like way too close. So I can't even be mad at the scorecards. When you're getting pressure like that nonstop, it's not a good look for the judges. I mean, but I thought Tanzila did enough in the first round to win the first round. Lost the second round, clearly won the third round because he was landing the better shots in the third round. So I had a Tanzila, but like, you can't be that close. And even if he won, I don't think Dana was going to sign him anyways. Even if he won that fight, even Dana said he thought Tanzila won the fight, right? So
yeah, but they still signed Mousasa, which is interesting. But shit, the dude's got some power. I
mean, his cardio is
crazy.
Crazy, right? How does this guy cardio like that? I mean, holy shit,
he's an African savage, dude. He doesn't gas. He's strong. He's not even using technique because he's getting up to his feet. He's just fucking planting and getting up. I'm like, this guy's a freak.
The pressure, man. He's just his will is crazy. I mean, I'm gonna hopefully like they give him some easy matchups out there because I don't think he's that skilled yet. Well, the guy is a freak athlete. I mean, he's got crazy cardio. Chin's pretty good. I mean, so this should probably take time with him, but I think I'm happy he got signed, man. The guy's got a good story. I mean, he had a pretty rough upbringing, so
yeah, I agree. And then first fight, Cagliari took out
the
Grandma.
Canada takes another L, man. It is what it is at this point.
Isn't that your crush, La Friend?
Yeah, it is for sure, man. So it sucks. It breaks my heart that she lost. I mean, so I flipped out for the wins. I mean, I saw the wins and I was like, damn, she looks like she's 6 years old.
Yeah,
and
she looked like shit.
Yeah, she looked terrible out there. And the layoff, I mean, didn't help her either. She actually this crazy that she took Manon Fear to the 3rd round. She got stopped in the 1st round. I mean, tonight
she was different back then, bro. She was different.
Yeah,
she was
that's true.
Hungry, bro. 35 kid. Come on, bro. 2.5 years off. She's still doing jujitsu, but I'm thinking that she ain't training.
Yeah, I don't think. I think she should just retire and be a full-time mother. Not at this point. I mean.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Cagliari looked. I mean, she was looking pretty tired. I mean, at the end of the 1st round. I mean, before she got the submission, but she looked good out there. She got the 1st round submission. A lot of finishes in WMMA. I mean, this year, right? So
yeah, you're gonna see
two fights, right? It's only been 2 fights. I don't think she's that good. I mean, her takedown defense sucks. So I think her takedown defense sucks. And but she's only 27, so she can still look better out there.
Yeah. Facts.
It was a pretty good card. I mean, it was a pretty good card.
Pretty good. I want to get into the breakdown, Mr. Pick'em. I want to fucking talk these savage fights. I want to get into things. If you guys are watching and you haven't yet, make sure you smash the like button. If you're new, subscribe. First fight of the night, we have Raul Rosas Jr. versus Aoriqileng. I'm going to be picking Raul Rosas Jr. because Aoriqileng has shown a vulnerability to getting taken down, especially with the pressure against the cage, takedowns being a viable option for Rosas Jr. He's going to be relentless from top position, and I think he will find the submission finish. Not so sure if it's in the 1st round, but at some point in this fight, I think Rosas is going to strangle Aoriqileng. Now, to give Aoriqileng his praise, though, he can strike. He's got a little power, and I can tell Pick'em wants to talk. Pick'em, tell me what's up.
Aoriqileng, man. He's definitely got more experience out there. But yeah, he's had trouble with the guys that can grapple, guys that can use their physicality and take him down, hold him down. And we've seen him get starts out there in the 1st round on the feet. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if Rosas Jr. goes out there, strikes with him, and knocks him out. Even though I think Aoriqileng is probably the better striker overall. But yeah, this is a good matchup for Rosas Jr. obviously because he has a wrestling edge. So the minus 700 number. I mean, is it crazy for a 19-year-old to be minus 900, 800? Maybe, but the wrestling is going to be too much of an edge here for Rosas Jr. I'm going to say he submits him in the 1st round. I mean, Ricky Terces can grapple. I mean, I don't think Aoriqileng can grapple. He fought Johnny Munoz Jr., right? I mean, but the guy can.
Munoz Jr. was
he doesn't really have any wrestling. He doesn't have any wrestling. I think we both picked Aoriqileng. There were Munoz because Munoz is a BJJ nerd. Doesn't really. He pulls a lot of guard. I mean, Munoz is a guy that pulls guard out there.
Yeah, so, and I hate that shit. The pull guard mentality to me is the fucking worst. So we got an MMA guru raid.
Let's go. W's MMA guru.
Yeah, shout out to Guru raiding us, bro. Thank you, Guru. Very generous of you. And John Smith, 1999. Guru sends his regards. Yo, hey, W to the Guru raid. We appreciate you. And Guru fanatics, make sure you drop a little like up in here. And if you like the sound of the voice, and you're enjoying, hit the subscribe button.
Guru was cooking Kenny on Twitter a couple of days ago. It was pretty hilarious.
The Kenny Oki guy?
Yeah.
I saw that shit. Well, it's because I think Kenny was saying that Colby Covington's a better boxer than fucking GSP.
Right? I couldn't believe that shit, bro.
What are we fucking living in? Come on, Kenny. I thought he had a little bit of fucking wits, but I guess not, dude.
Clear bias. Shit. I mean, that's clear bias right there.
Guru is a fucking legend of the space. I'll always say it. Some people hate that I say it, but the majority agree. He's the fucking pioneer.
Respect Guru, man. Respect Guru. I mean, Guru's. He's one of the first guys in MMA space. I mean,
facts. He's an OG of OGs now. Mark, thank you for the 2. Mark Beans, my guy. Guru raid in the chat. Spoke highly of you on stream. Well, listen. Thank you, MMA Guru, for speaking highly of me. I appreciate that, man. Real recognize real. So W Guru right back. And Mark, thank you for the $2, bro. I appreciate the hell out of that. That's good shit, man. I'm seeing the Guru raid going crazy. We appreciate all you Gurus.
W's Guru.
Yeah, Guru's a W, man. That's something I fuck with, is that he shares the love like that.
And he's always streaming, man. I always see this guy streaming. He's consistent. I mean, the guy works hard.
He's a hustler, bro. He's a certified G. Listen, I want to get back to the odds real quick. Like you said, though, Rosas being this big of a favorite, to me, looking at stylistic clashes, I just think you have to pick him easily, man. I think it's going to be
he's going to get it done pretty early. Look at the chin, this guy, bro. You think he's getting KO'd? You think he's getting sub?
No, he can take a baseball bat to the fucking chin. This guy's got a fucking, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Chihuahuas, bro. Raul Rosas is built different. I think Aoriqileng's got okay hands, but the chin is a little sus. And then he's already been taken down by fucking Jay Perrin was taking him down. And we saw Rosas embarrass Perrin. So I think there's a lock. Fucking Rosas Jr.
By submission, I mean, I like the KO. I mean, the KO could be live and plus 500 for the KO, bro. It seems kind of crazy, though. KO, grounded pound. Can you get a grounded pound? I mean, finish.
It's just, I feel like the neck's going to open itself up. And yo, shout out to Devin Torres for subbing. Chihuahuas. I appreciate you, dog. I want to bring up one thing, though, prop betting side of things, because we have a slew of prop bets that got dropped. Do you think, yes or no, that inside distance at minus 360 is worthwhile for putting in a little parlay as opposed to putting that minus 800 money line for Rosas Jr.?
Bro, I got the money line at like minus 700. So I would still like the money line as a parlay piece. And I think he finishes him either way, but can Aoriqileng be tough out there and to survive? I mean, I don't see it happening. I think he's going to, I would like the first or second and finish for Rosas Jr. I think he's going to finish him. That's why this is the first fight of the night.
Rosas first round plus 145, second round plus 225. You ain't getting much. He's a lock. I mean, he's a lock though. Rosas Jr. all fucking day. If anybody's doubting and picking Aoriqileng, you're in the absolute minority, bro. You're on a small fucking island.
I mean, Rosas is tough. I mean, he's not getting KO'd, right? Like even when he started at C-Rod, he didn't get KO'd out there. Like he's pretty tough.
He can eat shots
in the first round. He almost finished. If he had the same position over Aoriqileng, he finishes him in the first round.
I agree. Listen, let's go. Pick'em and I both.
Fight, man. The post fight's gonna be late. Rosas Jr. post fight. It's gonna be funny. Let's go.
Chihuahua's post fight incoming. Confident call for us both, as expected. Rosas for the W. Let's keep running. Next fight, we got Edgar Cháirez versus Joshua Van. Van is stepping in on a little bit of short notice, replacing Kevin Borjas, who was actually a former opponent of Van, to fight Edgar Cháirez. I'm going with Joshua Van to win this fight. I think the boxing pressure is going to be a factor. I see him outstriking Cháirez, and I also don't feel overly worried about Cháirez's wrestling. Now, if Joshua Van shoots a double leg, that neck potentially being there for Cháirez is a worry. He's got good jiu-jitsu, and he's got freakishly long arms. The dude's got a 72-inch reach. He's built differently. He's like that stretch dude from the damn Fantastic Four. Holy shit. But I think that Joshua Van touches him with heavy hands. I think he might stun him a bit, and I think he's going to frustrate Cháirez. And I feel like Van's live to take home a decision win. He might get a later KO, but it's got to be body shots because I don't think the Mexican chin is fucking folding here with Cháirez.
I'm taking the Mexican underdog here. Give me Cháirez on full camp. I think he can do it, bro. He's not even taking enough time off since getting laid out by Charles Johnson. And who does Charles Johnson knock out ever out there? I mean, I haven't seen him knock anyone else out there. Not that I can remember, right? I mean, he dropped Hadley, I guess, in the first round, but couldn't really finish him. I don't know, man. I'm pretty
disappointed me. Dang, you're not a Van.
I'm pretty high on Man. I like Man. I mean, he's only 5'5", bro. He's kind of undersized for the weight class. And he's taking this fight on short notice.
Bro. It's the lowest he can get. What does he got to fight at 105?
I think he can, bro. If he Cháirez, he's had some tough matchups. I mean, Tetsuya Taira. I mean, another tough matchup. I mean, I guess they gave him a layup right in Lacerda. That was a layup, but he took care of Lacerda. But yeah, even his matchups outside the Jesus Aguilar, also the UFC. I mean, that's pretty good matchup, right? And he took him to the 5th rounds. I'm picking Cháirez by like a 3rd round submission. I think he can do it.
All right, listen, I respect it. You remember the Clayton Carpenter fight with Cháirez?
Carpenter is pretty good. He's fighting Lucas Rocha soon. That's pretty sick. I might pick Rocha because I'm biased.
Yeah. Bro, the fucking Brazilians, bro. Yeah, nah, I might be.
They're winning, right? Brazilians are winning. I mean,
they're on fire right now.
Crazy right now.
I think that you have valid points with Cháirez and Van coming back, but bro, I'm gonna have a hot take with you. The Charles Johnson fight could have kept going. That stoppage, they could have let it go a second. Bro, he was bouncing back.
Bro, I had the over. I had money on it, and I think that was a good stoppage. He was out, bro. He was out. He
I
got
think
dropped.
that man would have surprised you. Dude, he's from Myanmar, dog. These motherfuckers don't go to sleep. They wake up as you hit him again, bro. He would have fucking scrambled. I think he could have survived, man.
Nah, that was a good stoppage. I mean, I know people are complaining that was a bad stoppage. It wasn't. I was pretty pissed off. I was like, why don't they just let it go on? But I think that was a good stoppage. I mean, he got laid out with an uppercut. It was pretty vicious KO. Bro, Johnson. I mean, Johnson's obviously got way better striking than Cháirez. I'm not debating that, right? Like Johnson's got way better striking, but he hasn't taken enough time off, man. And like not even 2 months off yet, right? Like he's gonna be coming back after 2 months. And I'm picking the Mexican, bro. Cháirez is in full camp here. Like he's got jiu-jitsu. He's tough. You think Jaman's gonna knock him out? I don't see him knocking him out, right? I like finish only for Cháirez.
If Cháirez, so this is my brain telling me Cháirez by submission is possible, Van by body shot knockout, but probably Van by decision. My official pick, I got Van by decision. I think that he will be able to fend off the grappling attacks by Cháirez. And on the feet, I think that Van's going to close the distance well and land big shots. I'll also say this, Pick'em. I believe that Joshua Van was looking as good as he ever had against Charles Johnson up until getting fucking wobbled. Man.
No, he wasn't, bro. I know people. I don't know how he was minus 1100 in that live odds. He was. It was like 1-1. It was 1-1. It was 1-1.
But I think he was looking good though, because he
was
never
starting to take over.
Like
he puts a lot of pressure on you, so that could be a problem for Cháirez. I mean, but I think Cháirez is really tough. Finish only for Cháirez.
Where's Finch, man? This is Finch. What are you doing? He's just been tanning.
I'm the Indian Finch, guys.
Indian Finch. He just
you guys are shocked at me for another week.
Swam in the Ganges, and then next thing you know, he came out brown. That's how it goes in life.
Let's go. Finch is gonna be back next week, guys. Don't worry, he'll be back next week.
Next week we'll have Finch, but this week we're enjoying Pick'em. He's a great co-host, and I always enjoy fucking bantering with Pick'em. I respect you on Cháirez, Pick'em. I'm giving you a hard time, but plus 190. It's a good line. Minus 225 for Van.
Well, the line's crazy. I think the lines would be a lot closer. I mean,
that's interesting. You're going
Cháirez finish only. I like the finish only call. So I don't like. I feel like the only guy that's gonna finish this fight is Cháirez. I just don't see Van breaking him, man. Like he had Tyra in a locked in triangle in the third round, right? Like you remember that? Like it was pretty close. He probably would have put him to sleep. If he has the same position on finish only, like he's the only one that's gonna get a finish out there. I feel like finish only. If this goes a distance, you get a refund, right? It's plus 140 and bet online.
I see that line. Okay, we got the same one. Okay, pick them going finish only on Cháirez. I respect it. Big plus money. You know what? That's not a bad bet. You know why? Because I think Van by decision. So you know I can't really argue that submission threat by Cháirez is live. Listen, Pick'em, if you call this one, this is a great call for you because it's on this show. We got a lot of people watching. They're going to love it, bro. Pick'em with the mystical underdog. He's going against me. We'll see what happens, bro. Pick'em's got some confidence. I love to see it.
He's a Mexican fighter, bro. I'm not fading the Mexicans on Mexican Independence Day. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's fucking go is right. Let's keep running. Next fight on the card, we got Yasmin Jauregui versus Ketlen Souza. I'm going to be going with Jauregui to win. I think that she's the technically superior striker. I think she's faster. Her footwork is pretty clean, and I think she can time shots well. I know Denise Gomes caught her and put her out, but like that's a once-in-a-lifetime moment. But then I look back, I'm like, shit, Estela Nunes dropped it too. But she had good moments, and like Estela Nunes did shit in the UFC, but she was okay, you know, at striking in the past, and she fought and won. Souza, she fought Ariane Carnelossi back in the day and looked like an absolute can, and she got stopped with a front kick to the body. And then she fights Corinne Silva and gets ran over on the ground. And now some people, I think, like her as an underdog because she fucked up Marnik Man. Let me tell you something. Marnik Man is not UFC level. And that fight was like, if I gave a heavy bag to pick him, you'd be telling him, oh, shit, we're going to sign him to the fucking UFC at this point. That's Marnik Man. I'm sorry to be an assoul, but
bro,
this is it.
I can beat Marnik Man. I mean, I'm like 5'11".
Marnik Man.
Wolf Marnik Man. I mean, I'm not saying I'd hit a woman. I mean, but I'm just saying she's a man.
So listen, we're going to do the intergender belt. Canada's own PickemMMA versus Marnik Man. Let's make it happen. I'll be promoting the fight. I'll be like the Don King in there. I'm going to have the fucking
I'd finish her in the first round. Marnik Man, I mean, I wouldn't sleep with her, but I'd fight her.
Listen, maybe she wants to sleep with you after. You guys will make a sexual connection. I'm good on that. You sure?
I'm good, bro.
I don't know, man.
Not my time. Would you smash Marnik Man if you didn't have a girlfriend right now?
No.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly.
Yeah, fair. Fair pick him. Fair point. Listen, Jauregui to win the fight. I don't know how we get off the fucking tangent about smashing Marnik, but we're going Jauregui for the W. I think that her combination striking is going to be better. Her footwork's there. Souza's got a tight and heavy Muay Thai style, but she's going to have to look for big shots, and I think Jauregui's going to be moving out of the way pretty nicely, and I'll go her by decision. What do you think, my brother?
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, she's way better than striking. She's got high volume, and this is a good matchup for her. I mean, I don't think Souza is all that good on the feet. If you don't finish Marnik Man, I mean, even though like Marnik Man is pretty tough, I don't know. Like, I think Jauregui is a rightful favor. I mean, the line's kind of crazy though, but 9 out of 10 times. I mean, 9.9 out of 10 times, Jauregui should win this fight. Over. I'm not sure about the over here. You think it goes over? I'm kind of worried. I wouldn't bet the over here. I just like Jauregui by decision. Like, as a pick, I mean, Jauregui as even money line, I think is not a bad parlay piece, even at this line.
Minus 455. Yeah, it's about the confidence, right? Jauregui by decision.
I'm pretty confident. I think she wins. I mean, she shouldn't be losing a fight like this.
No. 2-1 for her to win a decision. Yo, MMA Bet Viper says this. Marnik Man is flirting with Pick'em. He's going for it.
Exactly, bro.
The chat says it.
I'm going to check my fucking DMs soon.
Pick'em's the king of the DMs, bro. Your girlfriend's got to watch out, man. If you got a girl, shit.
Pick'em I don't have a girlfriend, I mean, bro.
No, but their girlfriend's got to be worried about you, bro. Especially now he's building a following online. This guy's gonna be using. Yo, listen, I got 10,000 subscribers.
Yo, that's super fucking corny. Like flexing your like followers to get girls. I mean, you gotta
flex it, dude. Listen, you know what? I won't say I never did it.
Did you do it? Like how long ago?
When I first was starting, before I met my girlfriend. But actually, even when I met my girlfriend, she always fucking liked that I had a YouTube channel. She thought it was so cool. So I think that even helped me there. So don't be afraid.
Especially once you hit 10, I mean, so be it, right?
Yeah, once you hit 10K, you're gonna make it happen, bro. You're gonna work some fucking magic. All right, listen, we're going off tangent, but it's all right. We're having fun with this show.
This is probably the longest breakdown anyone's ever done in this fight.
Probably. We're going in depth here with fucking Jauregui and Marnik Man. And
which one's better looking, Jauregui or Souza?
Shit, bro.
Jauregui still looks like a chick. I mean, Souza, I can't say the same.
Souza, I'll be honest with you, bro. Souza's scary with that necktie. I wouldn't talk to her. I'd go the other way. She's walking down the street. I'm walking the other side, bro. Oh shit, I don't know what the fuck. She might stab me or something. She's scary looking. Fuck that. Jauregui for the win, and for Pick'em, Jauregui for the date. Yasmin, can we fucking take this gentleman out? He don't want Marnik. He don't want fucking La Framboise, but he'll take you. He wants a nice Latina. Mexican Independence Day, maybe next week.
It's just Latina doesn't have any cakes, so I'm good. But
all right,
it's all right though.
You know what? Pick'em is really picky Pick'em. Jesus, man. I'm gonna be
so they call me the PickemMMA.
That's why.
PickemMMA.
I know who
I need a second channel.
She's on the card, bro. She's on the card. We'll talk about her. Let's keep running. Next fight, we got Manuel Torres and Ignacio Bahamondes. I'm going with Manuel Torres. I think that the chaos is going to work here against Bahamondes. I also think Torres got a little bit of a grappling advantage. I don't know. Torres just knows how to win, man. And Bahamondes, he's good from the outside. He's got pretty decent stand-up, but Ludovic Klein had some success wrestling him and backing him up and making him uncomfortable. I feel like Torres is an absolute savage, and I'm maybe a little biased to Torres right now because he's surging and he's getting all these impressive wins, but I think he has more tools, man. I think he could win this fight if it hits the mat. I can't say the same about Bahamondes. Torres might be choking Bahamondes out, so I'm going with Manuel.
Yeah, I'm on the same side, man. I've been pretty high on Manuel Torres. Like, it's not like this guy's finishing everyone else at the UFC. He's having trouble in the UFC. He's not. He's finishing people in the first round. And what I will say is that he's got a pretty good chin on him because we have seen his chin crack out there in the first round by a couple of people. Like, even Motel was cracking his chin early. True. So was Duncan, right? Duncan cracked his chin early before he got the takedown. But he's pretty composed out there, so I don't see him just getting wobbled and getting I don't see him just getting steamrolled by Ignacio Bahamondes. He's a patient striker out there. Obviously, has more weapons in the feet, has better kicking game. I mean, roll kicks, front kicks to the body, teep kicks to the body. This guy trains with Bilal Muhammad. Am I worried about this fight? Just a bit, because Bahamondes is a really patient striker, but I think Torres is gonna just walk him down and he's gonna land some big shots, hooks. This guy's got power. I like his boxing more, and also he's a grappling outsider. So if a guy like Parsons can submit you on the ground, which is at least a long time ago, I mean, to be fair, maybe his grappling's gotten better since training with Bilal Muhammad. I'm sure it has. But we've seen this guy get cracked in the first round by Klein, and he doesn't really know how to fight his way in. Like, he's not going to take a lot of chances out there when he gets cracked early. So even if this goes past the first round, I think Torres can still win this fight, even by decision, which is pretty crazy to say, but because we haven't seen him past the first round in a long time, I feel like Torres is for real. So this is going to tell us a lot. This is a good opponent for him. I mean, Bahamondes, he's got a pretty good name in the UFC, so people know who Bahamondes is. He's what, 4-1 in the UFC or something like that, right? Like, he's only got one loss, right, in the UFC.
He lost to McDessie in his debut. Remember that?
Who did he lose to?
McDessie. You lost to your boy McDessie. Canada's fucking Canada's finest,
bro. McDessie's pretty good. It sucks that McDessie got robbed in the Malarkey fight because he won that fight, so he got cut off for that. But McDessie's pretty good.
I think that you got points there. McDessie is not a horrible loss for a debut. It's just Bahamondes was like a foot taller than him, bro.
Yeah, but McDessie, bro, I don't even know what he's doing anymore. Like, he might be working a job now. Sucks for McDessie. Yeah, I like Torres. I think Torres is gonna. I'm calling the submission too. I feel like I could see the submission club and sub early, but now he's not even underdog anymore. I mean, so
no. So minus 120 versus Bahamondes at plus 100, and if you do like submission, pick him. It's plus 500. So. The value is trying to chase, but the money line exactly is what I would like.
Bahamondes is pretty tough, man. So, like, can this go longer? I mean, I think we're gonna see a finish here the way Manuel Torres fights. But Bahamondes is pretty fucking tough, so he's not easy to get out of there.
Bahamondes is not an easy customer for Torres because this is by far the best guy he's ever fought. But I guess I just have an expectation of Torres. I don't know. I got a feeling that he is pretty damn good, and I just am not super high on Bahamondes. I feel like he's a decent prospect. He's okay. Like you said, he's good from the outside, but I think that Torres is going to be better in close. I think Torres has more punching power. I think Torres has more of a grappling threat. So both of us on the same side. We're both going Manuel Torres to get the win. And a lot of people must be going Torres because he's no longer the underdog. A lot of people be betting it. Now it's minus 120.
It'd be pretty crazy if you can knock out Bahamondes on the feet. I feel like it's going to be submission, but a knockout would be pretty late.
It would be
UFC Noche.
At Noche UFC, a KO. Shit, that'll make my fucking week. Let's keep going, bro. Next fight on the card, we got Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. We're already at the featured prelim because we only got 10 fights in the card. Holy shit.
Yeah, this card only got 10 fights. It sucks.
But it's all right. Listen.
Did you hear Dana White? He said they're going to be playing a movie in between every fight. So, I mean, what do you think about that?
Am I here to watch a film or am I here to watch fights? What the fuck is happening?
Exactly, right? That's what I was talking about. Like, we're trying to watch fights, Dana White. No one gives a fuck about these
unless
movies
it's amazing.
And like these concerts. Like in boxing, right? They have people like Eminem and these guys performing.
I hate it. Like, remember with the fucking Ngannou fight? They're doing concerts and shit.
It was like 45 minutes. 45 minutes of like concert.
It better not be that. If it's fucking that, if this card's starting at 7:30 and it goes until fucking like 2-something a.m. because of the fucking movie spiraling throughout the whole thing, I'm going to be irritated. But I don't think it will, pick him. I don't. So let's talk this fight real quick. Okay, Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. I know that Dumont has caught your eye already, but hold on, pick him. Stop me being fucking. It's not because of that. I mean, I'm going Aldana as the pick, though. I am because I don't feel overly confident that Norma Dumont is going to be successful with wrestling. I think she's going to shoot takedowns, and she may get a couple, but I'm not overly confident that she controls top position for a significant portion of time. And then when we have the striking, I think Aldana is more dangerous. I do think she has big multi-shot combos, and it's Mexican Independence Day. We got Aldana, the Mexican fighter. I feel like she's going to give it hell in this fight here. I'm going to go with Aldana by a close decision, but I like the over more than anything else with this fight. What do you think, Pick'em?
Bro, I think the Norma is going to get those takedowns, man. We've seen her go. I think her wrestling is getting better. And we've seen Holly Holm get takedowns in Aldana. We've seen Macy Chiasson wrestle her and win the whole fight. It was going to be 32-7. She didn't get the KO, upkick KO in the third round. True. And I'm happy she did because I had money on her. I bet Aldana there and see how lucky there. For sure. That upkick to the liver kind of saved her there. But I think Dumont can wrestle. And she's going to wrestle for sure. I know that for a fact. I'm going to pick Norma Dumont by decision. This can be really close. Can Aldana, like, not because of that, bro. I actually think she's got good wrestling. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm talking shit.
Not just because of that, but I actually think she's got good wrestling. She can win this fight. Aldana was like, the age is not even that much of a factor. I mean, she's only 36. Norma's 33 right now. I mean, can I see this going like the distance and they just give it to Aldana, like, because he's a Mexican fighter, maybe. But I think Aldana's gonna be able to control her on the ground. I do think Aldana's got better. I think Dumont's gonna be able to control her on the ground. I mean, but I do think Aldana's got better BJJ overall. I could see her just like going for submissions off her back and getting controlled. Norma winning round after round like that. So I think it's gonna be 28-28 either way. So if there's a finish, it's probably gonna be Aldana because I don't see no way I see Norma finishing her because I don't think her grounded pound's that crazy and I don't think she's got the BJJ to submit her. So if you want to play something Aldana by finish only, I'd probably look at that. If you're I think that's probably a safe play. I'm not sure what the line is right now. I'm gonna check it right now. Yeah, but I like Norma Dumont money line. So plus money.
You tell me the line, I'll get it for you, bro. Anything you need. -140 Aldana.
Yeah, -140. Finish only. That's finish only for Aldana. I think that's pretty safe, right? On this card.
I guess I could see Aldana getting a split decision too.
Split, yeah, maybe. If it's really close, if like her boxing's obviously better, like I know that. I mean, we all know that. That's probably why you're picking her, right? Because her boxing's a lot better, strikes.
I think she's more violent. Boxing is better. I'm not overly confident in Dumont's takedown ability. I know she has relatively good takedowns, but I feel like Aldana's hands are going to be pretty accurate. And then I want to say something else about Norma Dumont, and it is like level of competition. The level. Germaine Durandame hadn't fought in 30 years when they faced off. And yeah, beating Germaine's cool, right? She wrestle fucked her, but Germaine could never really wrestle. Beating Chelsea Chandler, not really a big win anymore. Chandler has turned out to be kind of mid, and Yana Santos looked like top 5 against her.
She had Chandler running for her life in that one.
She did, though. She did, which is fair.
That was pretty hilarious.
Carol Hosa win, good win. And then Danielle Wolf win, completely meaningless, in my opinion.
Aldana was losing that other fight. I mean, Carol Hosa fight early. He was not looking good early, but it was one of the best fights I've ever seen. So, bro, I think this is gonna be a great fight. This could be a really good fight. But if this stays standing, like Aldana's probably gonna finish her on the feet. Maybe if Norma can get the takedowns on her, I think she's gonna be able to wrestle her for 3 rounds. And I like Dumont. I think she's got better cardio than Aldana. Okay,
Dumont by decision.
Yeah, that's my pick.
Over 2.5 rounds.
I think it goes over. I think Dumont's pretty tough. He got KO'd like years ago, but it's pretty tough.
Over 2.5 is -450.
I don't like. I'm not gonna parlay that. Like it's over 2.5, bro. Like it's -400. Like you think it's good parlay piece? I don't know.
I just think it's gonna happen. That's all.
I need Norma to get takedowns here. If she can't get takedowns, I'm kind of worried about her on the feet.
You think she could get knocked out by Aldana? That'd be kind of crazy, to be honest.
Aldana does have power like that. We've seen her knock at Ketlen Vieira. We've seen her knock at Yana Santos, right? Like, so she's definitely got some power. She didn't knock out. Yeah, she did knock out Yana Santos. So who's obviously a better kickboxer. I'll finish only. I think I might play that. So
yeah, I respect
that. Might be a sneaky play.
I like the finish only. Pick them with the fucking creativity on the finish only. Well, I guess I'm going with Mexican pride in this one. Pick them going with the dump truck. I know that. So this is your girl here. Is Dumont dateable? Are we setting you up?
Well, why would I not, right? Like,
let me DM her right now for you, my brother. We'll fucking see what happens. Listen, PickemMMA. Got fucking, he's got a lot of subscribers now. He's blowing up on YouTube. Let him take you on a date, and then maybe you can, hang out with him afterwards and see what happens. There we go. Matchmaker AJ, bro. It's my second career, actually, as I matchmake. Yeah, I set it up, bro. Whatever's needed, my man. It costs money, though. You're going to have to pay me for the job.
I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry.
All right. We'll make it happen. All right. Let's keep running. Let's get to our main card opener. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We got Ronaldo Rodríguez versus Ode Osbourne. Absolute banger. 2 of the best flyweights in the world right here. No, I'm fucking around. I don't know. I don't think this should.
Why is this on the main card?
I don't get it.
Rodríguez is famous in Brazil, in Mexico, I think. Is that
why? What's he famous for?
He's got a lot of following on Instagram. I don't know what the reason is.
I guess
maybe makes TikToks or something like that. Maybe.
Shit, I don't know. I'm picking Ronaldo Rodríguez to beat Ode Osbourne. At this point, Ode Osbourne is just too suspect on the ground. If Rodríguez can put pressure on him, I think he could be pretty successful with takedowns. It's just to go out and bet Ronaldo gets me kind of nervous because Ode Osbourne does have a close win against Charles Johnson, though. He's pretty good at striking from the outside. He's got a big reach advantage. And as bad as we want to rate Ode Osbourne's grappling, his last 2 losses are against guys that have some high caliber wrestling / jiu-jitsu, and I think higher caliber than Ronaldo Rodríguez. That being said, I'm still picking Ronaldo Rodríguez. What do you think, Pickem?
Yeah, I'm on the same side, man. Ode is just not a guy you want to trust. I mean, so 50-50, or he's got terrible fight IQ. Like he'll throw some like flying knees and get countered like Tyson M did, knocked him out. The guy's like got terrible fight IQ, and I mean, I'll give him a break for losing by submission in last 2 fights. I mean, Almabayo is really one of the better wrestlers at 125. Jauregui is one of the better BJJ guys at 125. I don't think Rodríguez has BJJ like that, but I like how tough he is. I like that he doesn't give up on himself when he's losing the early exchanges on the feet. Like he was losing 2, then he spawned early. He was underdog there, so if the line flips, I'll bet on him. I haven't bet him yet on Rodríguez. I think the line's flipping. I think it might flip. I mean, there's been a lot of money coming on Ode Osbourne. I don't know why. I have no clue why. Clearly, someone knows something, right? I mean, what's going on? Because he was like minus 180 like just a week ago, so now he's like minus 120 now.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
What is he right now? Minus 120?
Right now, minus 126, and then it opened at minus 270, bro. But right away they flipped it more close to even.
So I guess people think that he's not gonna get those takedowns. Whoever's betting Ode Osbourne thinks he's gonna it's gonna be on the feet. It's gonna be a stand-up fight, and he's gonna just outstrike him, which I could see it happen because Ode, I feel like, has better kicks. It's probably more athletic and quicker on the feet. Lazy boy, I mean, that's probably why they call him lazy boy, right? Because the striking is kind of not that great. Doesn't throw a lot of volume out there. But I think he's gonna wrestle when he doesn't win the striking battle. So I think he's gonna mix in takedowns eventually, and it's only gonna take 1 takedown, I feel like, to maybe get a grounded pound or like a finish or something like that. So he's also in really good shape right now. So I think he's taking this opportunity really serious. So this is the second fight. Getting an opportunity like this in your second UFC fight. I mean, UFC really think really highly of you, and putting you on a main card like this on a pay-per-view, bro. Like, I think he's gonna win. I'm gonna pick Rodríguez.
I like it.
By grounded pound. Let's go.
I gotta shout out Marky Boy real quick, my brother. Thank you for the $2, Mark Beans. Money coming in on Ode, but Lazy Boy lock of the week sub prop. I like it, my man. And Wavy with the 19.99 big dono from Wavy. Thank you, dog. Wavy. Let's fucking go. Finchman's in Europe, bro. So we got PickemMMA filling the big shoes, and I think he's doing a great job. PickemMMA is bringing the fucking fire, bro.
I'm like Dan Ige out here, man.
You are Dan Ige.
Short notice.
You called him in on short notice, and he's going to the fucking distance, bro. That's it. Listen, Pickem. Ronaldo Rodríguez should win, but there's not a lot of evidence that tells me he's a lock. Some people feel like they want to lock him, but come on.
I bet him as a dog. I mean, I wouldn't play juice on it. I wouldn't like play my juice.
I don't get how he was minus 270. I don't understand. Ode Osbourne's a long striker. I mean, recently has that win against Charles Johnson, which is now aged really well. Fight before that, he got fucking laid out by Tyson Nam, though. Ode Osbourne's like a coin flip fighter. He's win, loses 2, gets knocked out.
I think it goes over 1.5. Do you think it goes over 1.5? I think I feel like it should go at least over 1.5 rounds.
Minus 170 for over 1.5 between flyweights. Bro, it better go over 1.5. Yes.
I think it goes at least over 1.5 rounds.
I think so. You like Ronaldo by sub? If you do, the
like submission or KO, late second, third round, maybe.
Submission,
I think grounded pound. Maybe I'll go grounded pound for Rodríguez.
Grounded pound. All right. So inside distance plus 170.
That's not bad.
You like it? Plus 170. There we go. Pick him. Is that your lock, bro? Ronaldo Rodríguez?
No, I'm not. This is not my lock. No way. No way.
No. Fuck no. Nah, I think that Ronaldo Rodríguez is a good up and comer. But at the end of the day, I'm going to ride with him to win. I don't know. I'm fucking confident enough to pick him, but am I going to go bet him at fucking minus 120?
I mean, Ode needs a win here. Like, he might get cut from the UFC if he doesn't win this fight. So he's definitely got more on the line here.
True. Who's my lock of the night? You guys will find out my lock tomorrow. My lock is on the low up until tomorrow, bro. We'll bring you with this week's best MMA bets.
Last week's lock was solid, man. Gable Santo, he should have got the KO in the first round. I mean, that up kick to the face was beautiful.
It was clean, bro. Yija is a tough Asian. Holy shit, that dude. Holy fuck. He's a tough motherfucker. I respect him a lot. Listen, Pick'em, I'm glad that we're on the same side. Both going Ronaldo Rodríguez to start this card off with a W. Let's keep running. Next fight on the card, we have Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovics. You know my pick for this one, Pick'em?
I watched your breakdown, so I know.
I'm going Esteban Ribovics in this one.
Why is that? Like, where are you going?
So the reason I'm going Esteban Ribovics is because I believe that Daniel Zellhuber will struggle with forward pressure and boxing combinations from Ribovics. And I think he actually has pretty quick hands. And then another thing that I've noted about Ribovics is he has gotten consistently in better physical shape since his UFC debut. And he is a Kill Cliff FC fighter. I feel like he's got a lot of upside potential. I mean, the dude's 13-1, Zellhuber 15-1, and then you see the odds are kind of wide. I was surprised at that. I think this is actually a relatively competitive fight. I mean, Zellhuber did lose to Trey Ogden not too long ago, and
that was his debut. He was like 21 at the time.
He was young at the time, but at the end of the day, how long ago was it? It was
his debut
back in 2022. So what? We've had about 2 years since then. And Ribovics in his debut lost against Loic Rajabov, and since then's on a 2-fight win streak. But the fight that makes me worried,
just Chin McChinney. I mean,
and that's not what sold me on him winning either. You know what fight actually kind of made me think a little bit is the Prado fight and the Venata fight. Reason being, Prado is essentially a shittier version of Esteban Ribovics. And I think that when you dig into the Venata fight, Zellhuber was caught a few times in the pocket, and Venata doesn't have a lot of power. Ribovics has more thudding punching power, and I think he can do some damage, man. I think he's going to land big hook combinations in close. I think he's going to make Zellhuber uncomfortable. Definitely Zellhuber needs to work behind the jab and throw some snapping kicks at Ribovics and maybe even, you know, start to hurt him a bit. I don't know about Zellhuber. What I wonder is this. At 155, being a taller guy at 6'1", is the chin crackable? I know we haven't seen him cracked yet, but who has he fought and beaten that has some real punching power? They say, oh, Prado, Jamie Malarkey whooped Prado's ass, though. So I'm not feeling like Zellhuber's wins are super impressive, at least not impressive enough for me to feel good about picking him at minus 220. I think it's a much closer fight than the odds have it. And I'm going to go with Esteban Ribovics as an underdog, man. We'll see what happens.
I like the dog call, but I'm going to go Zellhuber, man. I think reach event is going to be tough for closing the distance on him.
Respect.
We have seen his chin cracked early. Diago's kind of rocked him early. Lucas Almeida kind of rocked him early. So we know he can get hurt. He can recover from getting cracked early. I think he's gonna have better boxing overall. But Ribovics obviously going to have a lot of finishing upside here early. But I don't think Ribovics throws enough volume over time. And Zellhuber said he's going to wrestle. You think he's not going to wrestle here? You might wrestle here.
If Zellhuber wrestles, I think he'll be surprised by the takedown defense. I think Ribovics is going to be all right with wrestling.
He got controlled by Kemmler Kirk in the first round backpack. So what if Zellhuber goes out there and backpacks him for?
I think Ribovics had the flu in that fight.
Okay, they're gonna blame it on the flu. Okay,
I'm gonna blame it on the flu.
Did he say that, or are you just giving him lifeline here?
I'm guessing. Okay. I don't know. I got inside info.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go Zellhuber. I think he's gonna just do his thing out there. He's gonna just win by decision. Right. I like dog call though. I mean, this could be one of those fights. The dog is live.
It's gonna be a cool fight either way. I'm against you on this one, Pick'em, because I don't know, maybe I'm psychotic. Something just told me Ribovics got a chance. When I was like looking at this card, I was like, Zellhuber's a pick for me. And then I'm watching tape and I'm like, man, why is it that I'm not impressed by Zellhuber? I don't think he's that fucking good, man. I think that Ribovics is pretty.
He's only 25, man. Bro. He's only 25 years old. Like, imagine him in like a couple of years, right? Like, Ribovics is like 28, right? He's like more in his prime right now, I guess. But
that man's
I think this is a good matchup for him. I mean, I don't think Ribovics going to be shooting takedowns on him, right? Like, not going to be shooting takedowns on him. It's going to be striking. He might crack him early. Like, he could win the first round, but I think Zellhuber is going to take over second, third round. I don't think he's finishing him, though. I don't think Zellhuber is going to finish him. He doesn't throw enough power in those shots to like really hurt anyone, I guess.
Let's see.
But he's gonna land enough damage out there, I feel like, over time.
All right. Well, opposite sides for Pick'em and I on this banger fight. and let's keep running up the card. Next fight, we got our featured fight. We got Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopes. I'm going with Diego Lopes, pick him. I think that he can hurt Brian Ortega in the striking, and I think he can stifle the jiu-jitsu of Ortega. Now, I would kind of be surprised if either one of these guys are submitted by the other in this matchup here. I actually think it could be a very competitive grappling match between the two. Diego Lopes is the physically more imposing threat, and I do think he is the better striker of the two. So I can see him landing some clean punches. But Brian Ortega has a great chin. He's incredibly durable. And I think that him and Diego Lopes are going to go to war for 3 rounds. And I'm going to say Lopes wins the decision.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I know a lot of people think he's going to go there finish Ortega. I don't know if I see that happening. I don't think I can see a submission for Lopes here. Like, if you can't finish Danny with the submission, when even you almost have it fully locked in, I have a hard time seeing him finishing Ortega, who's got way better BJJ. I think he's got better BJJ than Lopes when it comes to pure Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But other than the striking, and obviously Lopes has got a ton of momentum on him right now. So he just fought a couple weeks ago, like fought Dan Ige, who's one of the toughest gatekeepers out there, 145. And he dealt with Dan Ige pretty well. I think Lopes has a good chin on him also. We've seen that in Dan Ige fight. He ate a pretty flush head kick from Dan Ige, which is probably shouldn't have taken that, because Dan Ige is only like 5'5", 6'6". He still got the head kick up there. But Ortega, man, this guy's tough, man. Like, he's fought the way better opposition out there. Had a fully locked in submissions over Volkanovski. That was crazy though. He almost became the champion there.
That was fucking insane.
Say if he beat Volkanovski and he came back, what would be the line Ortega here versus Lopes?
I mean, then Ortega would probably be like a 2-1 favorite or something. Yeah. But I'm going to say this too about Diego Lopes and the Ige fight. We got to remember, that fight was a scrambling of opponents. It was supposed to be Ortega at 45, then it turned into Ortega at 55, then it turned into fighting Dan Ige at 169 in a welterweight fight. So I don't know. I just feel like I think that Diego Lopes is going to look a lot better than the Ige fight. I feel like that matchup there is still impressive that he was able to find a win with all the crazy circumstances going on. But I don't think that was even the best version of Diego Lopes. And that was the biggest win of his life. He's going to look better here against Brian Ortega. And yeah, that's why I'm going Diego. And I got to shout out my boy right here. Ilario Dono. Thank you for the $2. Is Diego Lopes lock of the week? Find out tomorrow. I'm dropping my lock then. I got to sleep on it one more night, and then I will make my true lock for all you savages. Thank you.
It's gonna come to AJ in a dream tonight, so just tune in tomorrow for best bets.
See, he gets it. Just Bleed Prod. Thank you. Productions. Thank you for $2.79, buddy. Shout out to you over in Canada, bro. This is your boy, Just Bleed.
My homie right there, Just Bleed.
He's a gangster, bro. Pick'em, you got any crazy things to say about this matchup left before?
I'm biased. I'm kind of biased. I've had Lopes as a lock over Sadiq Youssef.
Okay.
And you've even out there took care of Sadiq Youssef pretty well, right? So I think Ortega has a better chin. I like Lopes. I don't think he's gonna finish him. I think it's gonna be. I agree with you. I think it's gonna be a back and forth fight. I think Lopes is gonna drop him. Maybe it might have land the better shots early. And Ortega is probably going to have come back in the third round, win the third round. So it's going to be 29-28. I think Lopes, it'd be good for Lopes if you can go out there and finish him, because he could get a tighter shot, I feel like, if he finishes Ortega. Not a lot of people have, I think have finished Ortega out there, like, by knockout. Or even though Max Holloway was a TKO stoppage, corner stoppage, right? Because he couldn't, like, he wasn't winning that fight. So they're like, let's just stop the fight.
They had to stop it. He fucking nearly killed him.
Yeah, I hope he gets a KO, but I think he's gonna go the distance. I see it going the distance here. Over, I think the over 1.5. What's the over?
1.5? Over 1.5 is -240, and then the money line Lopes is -170.
What about the over 1.5? I think the over 1.5 is not a bad parlay piece.
I think it's live, but I got the fucking savage balls. I say, give me Lopes down the center. What am I going over? Fuck it, I'm going for him. I'm going Lopes. I think he can win, bro. I think Lopes.
Me and Rigor, we did a challenge in this one. So me and him are doing a shoey. So he's going Ortega. He said he thinks Ortega's gonna fraud check him. So let's see.
If you lose, Pick'em,
I haven't had a fucking drink since last year. So let's
good luck on the shoey. I've done shoeys, man. You know, I used to rip the shoeys back in the day. Good luck, bro. You might get parasite or something like that.
Let's see, bro. Fucking do one. Hopefully, I don't have to do one. Lopes is gonna win, so I'm not gonna have to do one anyways.
I'm going with Lopes, man. I think Lopes is the A side. We'll see, though. We'll find out on fucking fight day. We got a few days until, bro. Saturday, the war goes down. Let's keep running. Let's get to our co-main event. We got Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko 3. How many fucking times are we going to run this damn fight? Holy shit. If it's a controversial decision here, what are we doing? The fucking quadrilogy at this point? I am picking Alexa Grasso to win because I believe this narrative, Pick'em. Right now, Alexa Grasso is the best version of herself ever, and I think this is going to be the worst version of a UFC like prime championship Valentina Shevchenko. I am picking Alexa Grasso to win this fight on the judges' scorecards. I think that she is going to finish this fight strong. I think that Valentina will have some moments, but Grasso's takedown defense will look better than previous, and I also will take into consideration Shevchenko's a year older, another year older. 36 and a half to win the belt back would go against the fucking statistics for holy shit. That would be a big surprise. And, the statistics you can lie with, though. You can lie with statistics, bro. It's a book, How to Lie with Statistics. But I'm picking Alexa Grasso to win this fight, Pick'em. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Grasso's been hurting her out there. It's not like Shevchenko just trying to outpoint her, right? That's the way she's trying to win out there, outpoint her. And it's not really working out for her. I mean, she was, I think it was 2-2. I know people are calling that a robbery, the rematch. Nah. I don't think it was. I think the draw was probably the right call because I had it 2-2 heading into the 5th round. I think Grasso probably should have won because she had the better moments in the 5th round with the takedown, with the dominant position on the ground. So I personally give it to Grasso. Yeah, Shevchenko went for the head and arm throw in the 5th round, so he kind of just sold that fight. She was winning the 5th round up until those last 2 minutes, and I think Grasso's like more hungry right now. She's more in her prime right now, and Shevchenko, like I'm excited for the press conference. I think Shevchenko's gonna be kind of salty out there at the press conference because he thinks he should have won that second fight.
I agree with you though, and real quick, hold on, Bradley Reed. Ortega's too good to lock Lopes. I respect it, Bradley Reed. Thank you for 6 months of membership. You're a savage. Maybe you're going underdog. Maybe Ortega's your dog lock this week. I want to say this to you, Pick'em. Actually, I got 2 things to say. Guys, if we hit 120 likes during the live stream, I'm doing a Ripski's 4 Pick'em.
Hit the damn like button, guys. I would do a Ripski, but I don't smoke anymore, so
you need a break. Let's get back to what were we talking about, Pick'em? What were we saying?
Grasso versus Shevchenko. So I'm going Grasso by decision. I think they know each other way too well at this point. I mean, they've been out there competing for 45 minutes now, like all together.
That's crazy.
And then they both know each other's tricks. And I think Grasso's going to have some big moments. He dropped Shevchenko in the second round of the last fight. So give me Grasso. I think he might drop her again. Is he going to finish her this time? I don't think so. Maybe a late finish, but I think Shevchenko is really tough. This is a bet. I mean, at this point, so I'm gonna go Grasso. Same pick. Grasso by decision here. Let's go.
You see what I got? Pick'em. I got a fucking saxophone just for you.
Hit the damn
shout
saxophone.
Out. Listen, shout out to PickemMMA, okay, for coming on the show, joining me, chopping it up. Now I know if Finchman's out of town, if he's out of the country, if he's going to Mars or something, I got PickemMMA to fill the fucking shoes. And I think you guys like him too. You know, you got a lot of love in the fucking comments.
So, man, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we hit 130 likes on the stream. That's fucking awesome.
Already at 130. Look at that beautiful thing. Let me fucking Ripski it up for all you savages.
Well, what kind of strain do you smoke? What strain are you smoking?
This is actually indica because I'm psychotic.
Indica, okay, indica. Indica is like obviously like if you want to smoke weed, you want to smoke indica.
I never smoked weed. The CBD line.
Yeah, CBD.
What is weed? I hate weed. That's terrible. It's a fucking listen. This right here is a straight fucking CBD. You know what I'm saying? It eliminates all of the inflammation. It's gonna make you feel chill. Everything's gonna go beautifully after this. I'm telling you, and it blesses you too, Pick'em. When I put my breath out on the screen, you know, in Hinduism, how they do the blessings. It's the same type of thing. I'm blessing you right now for your damn picks this week. They're gonna be fire.
I mean, Hindus they smoke a lot of weed, and Hindus, I think Hindus smoke a lot of weed. They got Hindu Kush. You ever smoke Hindu Kush?
Bro, I'm gonna have to find the Hindu.
Hindu Kush. It's pretty lit. King Kush. King Kush was one of my favorite strains. King Kush, Banana Kush.
Okay,
Banana Kush is fucking strong, man.
The first time I had it, I had mango. First time ever. Mango
first time ever, bro. First time I ever smoked weed, bro. Like I think I was like 13 years old. I think I was 13 or like 12.
I was 14.
I was like, it was a crazy experience. But the first time you ever smoked weed is a crazy experience.
It's like fucking out of this world, man. It's almost more like doing psychedelics back then.
Yeah. The first time I can still remember it pretty clearly.
Yeah. It's so funny how people, the CBD thing, they like goes over a lot of people's heads. Like, if you don't get it, you don't get it.
If you haven't been on the channel for like 2 years at least, you don't know what CBD line like this.
Yeah.
We started that thing when back then, like 2 years ago. I think it's been 2 years at this point. Holy shit.
It's been forever. Sleuth, thank you for $9.99.
Let's go, Sleuth.
My guy. Rosin carts only. Listen, bro, that's not rosin, but I'll take that into consideration. But I'll hit you with a bicep flex. We'll get into fucking Python, Sleuth. Thank you for $9.99. You're generous as hell. I want to get back to this fight, Pick'em. I know we're going off on side tangents. Shevchenko was fucking upset, but at the end of the day, the judge that scored that a draw is a fucking moron. Okay, because it definitely wasn't a 10-8 round. The thing is, if Shevchenko would have been given the fight, I think that I might have disagreed with that. I think that it was Grasso probably winning it 3-2, but it doesn't matter now because we do it again at Noche UFC this year, and I think that we're going to get our final answer, and I think our answer is Grasso wins, and then I feel like make way for Manon fucking Fiorot.
No, that's a tough matchup for her, man. Grasso, I would pick Manon Fiorot over her, to be honest.
That too. I think Manon Fiorot is bad as fuck right now, and I honestly feel like these two fighting and like they're in their own world. Like the division keeps going, but the belt's just stuck between these two.
And Natalia's right there. Natalia Silva's right there too. I mean, no.
I think Grasso and Natalia Silva would be really interesting.
Manon, I think Manon's gonna be the champion for sure. I'm pretty.
Too.
I can't believe like Aaron over.
We all know it. We all know it.
Aaron. I think Rose might beat Aaron. To be honest, I don't know. I think if she can't take down Rose, I think she's in for a tough night if her striking hasn't improved. So. I agree. There's a lot of good matchups at 125 right now for women's MMA.
I agree. 125 is banging. Women's MMA right now, I feel like it's starting to heat up again, especially with the Kayla Harrison wave now. I'm excited for that. I'm hoping Juliana Pena, Kayla Harrison, bro.
That's not a chick. That's a man, bro. That's a dude right there.
Fighting in the women's division. It is.
She's fighting Ketlen Vieira, I think, right? Ketlen Vieira.
She's gonna beat Ketlen Vieira.
Yeah, sure. They should already give her the belt.
Just hand the belt over, call it a day. What are we fucking doing these fights for half the time, you know? Let's just fucking hand the belt to get it done. I'm sick of this shit. That's it. Listen, Pick'em, I want to talk odds real quick. You had me do a CBD line, Ripsky, so expect me to be fucking dropping crazy shit now. I'm going to be talking more, Pick'em. So just, be prepared. Finch has lived with this. He's dealt with me after the Ripskis. You never done it from the side
Finch, I haven't seen Finch take the CBD line, do the CBD line, Ripskis, right?
No, he's a straight edge. Nah, he rips though, just off camera. On camera, he's straight edge though.
Okay. He just wants to be sober right on camera.
I guess the thing is I enjoy the funniness of being a little bit zooted on cam. Like I think it makes for a funnier show sometimes.
That's fair enough.
Like me and you,
I've never gone live. Like I've never like been ripped and gone live. I mean, I've never done that before.
If you want stories, pick them. I could go in. You want to hear it? All right,
let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let the
people
hear it.
There was a time I was doing a fight companion, and this is at a time where I'm not just doing like rips. You know, I'm actually really ripping the fucking herb. I'm ripping the damn bong on the side. Different time of the channel. This is not. I wouldn't do this again. I will tell you, I'm sitting here losing my mind as I'm doing play-by-play. Nobody at home knows. I'm having a full-on meltdown. I'm losing my, you know, when your fucking anxiety spikes when you smoke too much.
That's the worst part, bro.
Your head's going like this. I was doing play-by-play, thinking that my world was, I'm like, am I going to pass out? I'm feeling like I might have to fucking, I don't know, grab like some medication. I'm feeling I'm going to fucking drop. It's just all anxiousness, right? You would have never known I crushed the play-by-play. And after that moment, I knew, dog, I can be as fucked as ever. If I want to just keep the flow going, I can talk all day on cam and I'll just be chilling. I'll be fine.
Doesn't your tolerance go up though if you smoke every day?
I mean, for me, I don't smoke much anymore. Before, I was doing a lot, but these days,
like pen, you know the pen, right? The Ripskis, like I noticed, like if you like hit them like all the time, like every day, like they don't like really impact you that much. After you gotta get something strong. I mean, like you get used to the pen, right?
I will tell you, if you're doing it most like 2 to 4 type rips a day, you'll be fine. If you're doing like 8+ rips a day, there was a time I was ripping this shit double digits all day. I'd be ripping. Not anymore. Now I probably go twice a day, 3 times, and you'll feel it the same every time.
Bro, you remember when Rosa Jr., you had so much money on Rosa Jr.? You remember that? Like, how long ago was that?
The Rosas Jr. one, bro. When Rosas Jr.
I lost
lost
money on
that fight,
that night.
I said to myself, I realized I had a gambling problem, man. I said, I need to fucking chill. I need to get better. I need to relax. Like, holy fuck. I was at that time, I was going crazy. I was betting.
The emotions was crazy though, right? Because he almost got the submission early. I was celebrating. I was like, shit, let's go. He's gonna get the submission on C-Rod. That was C-Rod fight, I think.
God. I will tell you, after that point, I said to myself, you need to be more responsible. And that's why now I don't try to overly advertise, like, bro, I'm betting X amount versus this and this and that. I said, no, if you start thinking like that, and you start promoting it, it can get out of hand for some people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I kind of got away from like the talking so much, like, bro, I'm betting this much down, throwing it all on him. I started thinking to myself, dog, this guy on fucking camera is betting 800 and he's losing his fucking bank on that.
I've lost 800 on Izzy. I lost 800 on Usman. And
it was fucking,
when he got KO'd. It happens. I mean,
but who out there is betting fucking losing, 8,000, somebody going down? I'm like, holy shit.
Bro, I can't afford to fucking bet that much. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think I'd ever bet that much on a fight.
It was, I don't know. So for me though, I didn't want to be a bad influence on anybody. Bro, AJ betting this much. Because let's say you bet 800 on Rosas and he wins. You look like a genius. You're a fucking G. You're betting that much, bro. This other guy wants to tell you.
He was only like minus 200, I think, right? You only see, right?
He was like minus 200. Minus 200-ish. I don't remember. I try to delete that from my memory, Pick'em. Yeah. That day was paid. I said, what am I fucking doing to myself, bro? Holy
shit. He sold everyone. I mean, I think he sold everyone on that night.
But listen, Pick'em, we got to talk odds. We're talking degeneracy. We got to talk odds now. Grasso is minus 140. Shevchenko is plus 120. I think Grasso is going to win the fight. I think probably it is a decision win. It'd be crazy if she got a knockout. That sits at plus 180.
She might get a finish. I mean, I could see another finish. He's been knocking her down, right? So he's actually been hurting her out there. Yeah. So I think it likely goes a distance. Shevchenko's really tough.
Yeah. I like it. Grasso by decision. You like the betting side of this at all? Like maybe
I didn't put any money on this fight. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like WMMA. I mean, Dumont was at least plus money when I got her. That's only his frame call now on Dumont.
Okay.
I think it goes over. I think it should go over at least. Yeah. Over 3.5 rounds is probably a really good parlay piece. Like minus 270, minus 300.
What do you, and let me actually, you know what? I can hold it till the end. We'll talk a little. We'll do a little late Q&A after we finish, bro. We're going to get through the fight picks before we start going fucking on side tangents because I do want to get to the main event. Pick'em and I here in the co-main, Grasso for the W and still. For the main event, if you guys haven't yet, smash the likes. If you're new, subscribe, man. I actually want to check. What's the subscriber count during the live stream of this video? Especially because
we have subscribe, man. Subscribe. Let's get AJ to fucking 50K soon.
36,759. I'd like to see 36,760. That'd be a beautiful number to finish out this stream on. So we're jumping up nicely every single stream. I appreciate you all tuning in. And of course, thank Pick'em, guys. We got a W in the chat for this motherfucker right here, coming on this show, dealing with my ass talking crazy. Because, bro, I can go all day. If you thought that you had things to do after this, Pick'em, nah, this is a pay-per-view.
Nah, I don't got
we hang out tonight. Good. No girl coming over or nothing.
No, not tonight, bro.
Nobody on the DMs. We fucking got down. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you got to stay focused, man. I want to stay focused on this.
See, this is why you're a smart Pick'em. Just so you know, I'm pulling your chain with that a lot.
Oh, no, you're good, bro. You're good.
It's you going out, working, hustling, and making fuego picks right now. At the end of the day, the only girl you need is a nice ride or die. We get you one. We're going to ship them from Punjab. You know what, Pick'em? People is going to hate you. People is gonna hate me for saying this. Yo, AJ, you're being a fucking asshole to Pick'em. You're being racist to him, bro. I grew up. My best friends are Indian, right? And we always, since old school days, bro. The joke was like, "Yeah, bro, you gonna get an arranged marriage or not?" And
that's never happening with me, bro.
No, I know that's not happening. But I do know one guy that did get an arranged marriage, and he is very happy in it. And he was born in America too, man.
I mean, some people I guess that's the thing. I just can't imagine myself fucking doing that shit.
That's fair point, bro. Yeah, I think the same as you. Granted, in Italian culture, though, like the old Italian culture, they didn't do it like it wasn't arranged as the word they use, but they would set people up and then it would be pushed by the parents. We approve, you approve. Like, bro, my grandma tells me crazy stories because she's from Italy. Like back in the day, I'm dating this boy. No, we do not approve. Bro, that's it. In India, I know it's the same shit.
So what about
Like,
your family? Like, they know your girl? Like, they're chill with her?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They're already
Very
okay.
cool. Yeah, it's very chill, bro. It's good. It's good connections, good vibes, bro. But listen, we got to talk the main event. The fucking side tangent's going crazy. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Post Ripskis.
Post Ripskis. Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. I'm going with Sugar Show. I know Pick'em already knows. I've already told you guys this pick from weeks back. Like, as soon as this fight was getting going, I'm like Team Sugar for the dubs. I think Dvalishvili is going to have a very hard time not only getting at the legs, but getting this fight to the ground and controlling. I think O'Malley's hands are going to be slick. I think his precision is going to be fire. And I think he's going to lay Dvalishvili down. I mean, so who's rocking him? Morales or fucking Morales. Moraes back in the day. Morales, bro. Thinking of, I don't know what I'm thinking of, to be honest, man. He's so far out of my mind now. I added an L to his name because he's just taking all these losses, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Morales, man. Morales is retired now.
Moraes
he should have retired after that Merab fight.
Yeah, and then he went to fucking PFL. Holy shit. Looking here, I think O'Malley does finish the job what Marlon Moraes started many years ago. Knockout win, Sean O'Malley, and still champion. And I think he's got big fights on the horizon, bro. What if he wants to go fight up at 45?
Yeah, man. I don't like a chance at 145. It'd be a super fight, though. It'd be a super fight for sure.
Who you picking?
I'm picking O'Malley, bro. I've been O'Malley since he's a dog. So he's not the dog anymore. Not getting him as a dog anymore. I mean, but I'm picking O'Malley, man. I think he's gonna knock him out. But I like the finish. He might submit him. You never know, man. This game, like, you might rock him and then sub him. Submission. Imagine submission call. What's the submission sitting at right now?
Submission right now for Sugar Show. Holy shit! PickemMMA. If you call the sub, man, you might be the craziest man.
I'm picking the KO. I think he wants to knock him out. I definitely see him knocking him out.
Plus 1,800. But yeah, I'm going KO with you, bro. Plus 140. O'Malley by KO. Yeah. That's
I've called the submission before. I think it was the best submission I called was against Carlos Esparza. You remember that? Like Jauregui Lee?
Yeah.
I called it in your stream. I mean, I didn't have a challenge back then.
That was
like a long fucking time ago, but I just saw that happening, right? Because Esparza was going to be shooting nonstop takedowns, but Jauregui Lee's obviously got better BJJ than O'Malley. But yeah, I'm gonna pick O'Malley, but I think he wants to knock him out. I mean, but bro, the worst way this card could end if Merab just shoots like 50 takedowns out there, that's gonna be a disaster for the UFC.
That will be a motherfucking disaster, and I will probably cry on stream for a few minutes, like. Tears will come down if Merab just wrestle fucks him. Are you kidding me? I need Sugar Show for a knockout because I think there are so many fun fights on the horizon. And like, listen, Merab's a good guy. I like Merab, but his style is not Sugar. Like, you know, it's like O'Malley has that thing that can make mega pay-per-views, which I think is just better for the sport. Now, am I picking it just because it's better for the sport? No, I think Sean O'Malley's that good and he'll be the rightful winner. And this is what I'm going to ask you though, Pick'em. If you're the UFC, and be realistic now. Umar Nurmagomedov, legendary name, Nurmagomedov family, but himself, not overly popular. That's
I don't think people really know him yet.
But
not
then
that exciting.
On the other side, do I go super fight, Topuria or versus Holloway? Let's say Topuria wins. Does it make sense to match up a fight like that between the two popping like new generation guys in a super fight with him going up O'Malley for a double champ status opportunity? If
he goes out there, lays out a Merab in the first 2 rounds, like just knocks him out cold, I could see Topuria trying to fight him, right? Because this is fellow fucking brother, Georgian brother. So that'd be a nice storyline to that, right?
Yes, it would be the fight, bro. Let me tell you, perfect world. O'Malley knockout, Topuria beats Holloway.
What do you think the odds would be on that one if he goes out there, knocks on Merab, and him versus Topuria? What would be the odds on that one?
Topuria's going to be like minus 250 range, minus 230.
I think it'll be like, I think a minus 250, yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's going to be a favorite for sure, and for good reason, because Topuria is the fucking champ upper weight class who laid out Volkanovski. But that fight would be dope. I don't know if it's going to happen, though, because I know that O'Malley mentioned beating Umar Nurmagomedov and then wanting to at some point fight against Conor McGregor. I don't know if that's fucking smoke and mirrors or what, but that's what he said.
So, I mean, either way, like, bro, right now we have a lot of grapplers that are champion right now. I mean, Pentosa, at 155. I mean, Islam Makhachev, 170, Bilal Muhammad, 185. Who's 185 champion right now?
EDP, bro.
DDP, yeah,
You
he's
sure
a
you haven't
wrestler. I
been
mean,
doing the Ripskis? What are you lying to me?
I just forgot. I forgot about DDP completely.
That's funny.
But yeah, like he's a grappler, right? Like he's striking, so like obviously
I would call him a
striking
kickboxing pressure fighter that can grapple too.
Yeah, I mean light heavyweight we have striker. I mean obviously for a ton, and then heavyweight we got John Jones right now who's just missing right now. No one can seem to find John Jones anywhere right now. If anyone finds him, tell him Aspinall's looking for him.
Aspinall's been calling him out. He said no, he don't want the business with him. I don't think he wants to work.
Crazy, dude. Man. That's the only fight that makes sense at heavyweight right now.
I know. It's unfortunate, but it's how the game goes. Listen, Pick'em. Odds for this fight, I want to read them off again. Money line, -135 for O'Malley. Merab, +115. Is the money line intriguing, even though the line is kind of shifted? Because initially it was O'Malley as an underdog. Now he's sitting at favorite status. You still interested in the line?
I think the line's gonna get worse on like the next couple of days. I feel like he's gonna end up at like -160, -180 soon.
Okay,
a lot of casual bettors gonna bet him. I think a lot of casuals are gonna. But I really think he's gonna get this one done.
Same. I think so as well.
His get-up game is pretty underrated, man. I think people just kind of sleep on this get-up game.
I agree with that.
Even
I think
Aljo,
they sleep on his grappling overall.
Down, right? Aljo couldn't take him down even once. Like
Aljo just held him. Aljo did nothing in that fight, and he laid Aljo out easy. I think that Sean O'Malley's going to still be champion come Sunday.
You know what? I really want to see O'Malley winning. I want to see Cejudo just crying. Cejudo, you seen that where O'Malley just goes like he went on the podcast. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Bro, I think that Cejudo is going to be so upset. Like Cejudo is a hater of O'Malley. I think he always thought O'Malley's overrated. He's like, I think Cejudo's worst nightmare is seeing O'Malley do better as a champion than he did. This is like something that haunts him. He goes out and knocks out Merab, then he's fucking beating two guys that beat him. Oh, fuck yes, Cejudo's feeling some type of way.
100%. I want to see Cejudo just crying out there. It's gonna be so satisfying, bro. I think O'Malley's gonna fucking do it.
I agree with that. O'Malley for the W for us.
He's got a pretty good coach, right? Tim Welch. I mean, one of the best coaches out there for game planning.
I think he's a coach.
Imagine Tim Welch tells Merab, "You gotta go, Merab. You gotta go, man. You gotta go, Merab."
Like he did with Aldana. That was funny as shit, dude. He knows how to play mind games, bro. And I think that Tim Welch is a fucking mastermind, bro. Because he wasn't the best fighter himself. He almost made it to the UFC. He was one fucking step away. So to see him now coaching O'Malley with the knowledge of being a fighter for a long time that didn't make it, it worked out pretty well, bro. He's got a lot of fucking knowledge to pass to Sugar Show. And Sugar Show's got the natural gifts from God, though. He can move.
Aljo's been trying to fight Tim Welch. He said he wants to fight him.
Who?
In the gym. Aljamain Sterling.
Aljo wants to fight Tim Welch?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Tim Welch is a coach. Why does he need to fight him?
He said Tim Welch has been talking a big game, and he wants to shut him up. I mean,
damn. Well, I think
Tim Welch is chill, man. I like Tim Welch as a coach.
I like Tim Welch. I think Tim Welch is a great coach. I think that he knows how to fight for sure, but he's a way better coach than fighter. You don't need to be the best fighter to be the best coach.
Exactly.
The best fighter makes the worst coach, bro.
That's
a lot of times they teach the habits of what worked for them, but they don't blend to creating the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Versus Welch not making it. He sees what O'Malley does, and he just makes it better. And that's why I think he's a spectacular coach for him. Should we do parlays, Pick'em? You want to do one?
Let's do a parlay. We did parlays last week, right? We hit them both. We both hit them. So let's do one for this.
Listen, I want your parlay, Pick'em. Tell it first in 3, 2, 1. We got to play the song, my man.
All the competition that try to compete, stand back, watch the bomb drop.
Parlay
time. Open up your wallets and let's bet on some face fights. I got it this time.
You got the musical talents this time. I feel like I'm listening to.
I had to rehearse it a couple of times.
Acapella. That's funny as hell, bro. It's a great song. It's catchy, bro. I'll get it as a fucking ringtone, where you'll be hearing people around fucking different cities having that as the ringtone, man. It's gonna be great. Listen, this fight here, or this card here, I think has some good betting spots. And you're the guy that's gonna tell me the parlay first, my brother. I want to hear what you got. You're the guest. I should have let you go first last week too. I did,
it's right? Good, man. No, I think I think I can't remember now, but we both hit our parlays. I mean, that's all that matters.
I agree.
All right, I'm gonna go with Obviously, Rosa Jr. is gonna win for sure, and Jauregui, Mali, Lopes minus 278 for that 4-leg. Mali,
And
Lopes,
Rosas?
and Rosa Jr. Jauregui.
Damn, you going
4-leg.
savage.
Let's go.
We're looking at, yeah, like, would you say it was plus 275?
Plus 278.
I'm seeing plus 283 for you on this one, bro.
Let's go.
That's pretty solid. Now, I do think Rosas is a good piece to the parlay, and I was thinking the same thing, to be honest. I'm actually in a weird spot, though, because I don't want to give away my lock, so I'm going to do my parlay without it in it, bro. But I'm going to put some confident calls on the line, okay? We're going Rosas Jr., we're going Jauregui, and then I'm going to add in the over with the Aldana and Dumont fight if I can find it anywhere. I know you're not crazy about it, Pick'em, but I think it is going to go over, and that's me covering my ass in case fucking Dumont wrestle fucks her, which is definitely a possibility. We need a minus 450. There we go. Boom. Boom. And then shit. I feel like I want to keep it there. Minus 150, bro. Fucking true safety zone.
It's gonna hit for sure. I mean, mine's kind of risky though, but I think you can cash in a card like this.
Yours is gonna cash too. I don't want to add my next leg in because I feel like it gives it away. So I'm going to give you an alternate leg. If you're looking to be a savage, you go for Grasso at plus 190. But that's not my final parlay. I did that after taking a Ripski on the fly when, technically speaking, I'm still undecided. I was really giving the fucking floor to pick them, bro. But there's a savage call.
I tune into the best bets for the lock of the week and the best bets, right?
You know. Yeah, it's coming, Pick'em. It's coming, man. I'm bringing the savagery. I hope you enjoyed joining me this week, Pick'em. You had a good time?
So, yeah, it was fucking great, bro. Finch is going to be back next week, so I'll fucking be in the chat next week. Let's go.
Well, listen, Pick'em. What's it like to have Ben now on the other side, the side of being in the stream and on the show?
It's fucking crazy, bro. So, I mean, I've been around the channel for quite a long time, so I've been watching you and Finch for like years at this point, so it's pretty fucking awesome.
It is pretty awesome, honestly, man, because you were the one, man. You dedicated to making content. You wanted to do it back then, and now you're in the chat. And everybody that's in the chat, you should go subscribe to this guy. He's an honest dude. He brings good content. I like listening to Pick'em because when I listen to Pick'em, I know that he puts in work. He's a guy that fucking does his film.
You gotta do research, man.
He does his research, man. And I respect that about him a lot. He's not a half-assing guy just talking his shit. He loves this game, and shit, he brings fire. PickemMMA. Follow him, subscribe to him. I'm fucking trying to set up the description too. If anybody's looking like after the live chat, he's linked up in the description. Give him a subscribe. He deserves it. He's a good dude. And bro, I'm glad I got you on standby, Pick'em. Now we got the charisma, we got the chemistry. We go back and forth well. So if Finchman's ever not available, you'll be getting the call. So officially, you are the backup Moneyline co-host. So this is your
awesome.
This is your official title. I'm giving this to you right now. I really enjoyed our flow. I used these 2 episodes to find out. And I want to tell you, if there is a time that he's not available, you're the guy. 100%. Nobody else.
That's fucking lit, bro. I can't wait, man. Let's go.
You'll be back, man. I'm sure that we'll find other opportunities to collab. And shit, listen, maybe I'll come through to your channel. We'll do a Q&A and bullshit. Whatever you want to do. You ask me, I got you, dog. Especially with off weeks coming up, we can shoot this. Is
next week an off week from UFC?
Next week's an off week, bro. So we
at least we got Contender series. I mean, Contender series next week, right? So it should be. Yeah, it'd be pretty dry with no Contender series.
Oh, it would be sad. I might cry myself to sleep. Pick'em, you're a good dude. Thank you for joining me here. Chat, smash the damn like button. If you're new, you got to subscribe. I got to see, Pick'em. Did I hit the sub goal by the end of the
subscribe, guys? Let's get those subs up.
We hit it, bro. 36,761 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. We're on the way to 37K. I cannot wait for it.
And 100K, and you get to see AJ with no hat on. I mean, so we're getting close.
Getting close, bro. Every day that goes by, we get closer. So keep it locked in. Thanks for watching, guys. I got to do timestamps, man. I'll see you all on the next one. Like I said, subscribe to this dude. Pick'em, any final words?
That's it, bro. It's fucking awesome. Doing a breakdown.
Let's go. Thanks, Pick'em. Thanks, people. Peace out and have a great night.